The Kansas City Chiefs are in very good shape, and that's easy to tell in these padded practices. And they've been looking very, very sharp. Like, you have to love what you're seeing out of the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's just only gonna make you more and more excited for what's to come. Like, it's gonna only make you more and more excited for what's to come, man. I mean, this Chiefs team, they just been looking very, very good. I love what I'm seeing in the padded practices. I love what I'm seeing out of Josh Simmons. I love what I'm seeing out of Mahomes. I love what I'm seeing out of everybody. Patrick Mahomes is looking sharp. This man is looking sharp. Everyone's looking sharp, honestly. Like, they're looking very, very, like, elite. You know, this team is looking like they really have a chip on their shoulders, and they're ready to go get stuff done. Now, today was a pretty calm day. Nothing crazy. It was all right. But let's get into something fun already, right? Let's talk about 3 winners and 2 losers from the first week of Chiefs training camp. So the winner is Brett Veach. I know y'all probably like, bro, he don't even play on the team, but yeah, he plays for the team. He makes the plays for the team. If you get what I'm trying to say. So Brett Veach, what a steal by getting Josh Simmons. You know, Simmons is not only healthy, but he looks like he's a franchise left tackle, and we haven't seen that since Eric Fisher. Then you got Omar Norman Lott, who's already looking amazing on defense. So the D-line and secondary looks deep. They're looking strong. You got Noel Williams, who Trent McDuffie is saying that he's a very good cornerback. Trent McDuffie said Noel Williams actually is going to have a long career. He's a very good cornerback. So that tells you what you need to know right there. Then you also got Ashton Gillette in the mix, which is very, very good to see. And you even got the late round picks. You know, you got Jalen Royals, who's looking very good in drills. We got Brashard Smith, who's looking good. And then we forgot Jeffrey Bassa, who's a very good linebacker in this defense as well. So the all-season plan in general is looking like a very good, you know, like they did very good. The roster's deep from top to bottom. That's on both sides of the ball. The health risks are paying off, you know. The re-signings feel important, and it hasn't really been too much drama, you know. So it's very good to see how this team is looking throughout training camp. So Brett Veach is showing that he's one of the best GMs in the NFL, if not the best GM. I mean, it's really between him and Howie Roseman. Those are the best GMs in the NFL. So it's good to see. It's good to see Brett Veach, you know, making these good moves and these moves continuing to pay off. So another winner is Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Come on now. Patrick Mahomes, he's looking amazing through the first week of training camp, as we expected, obviously. Mahomes, he's good. You know, he has some great players around him, and he has more weapons heading into 2025 than he's had since Tyreek Hill was traded a few years ago. You know, Hollywood Brown's healthy. He's looking like a reliable threat. Rice is picking up from last year, where he's about to break out. Worthy's developed. He's an amazing deep threat that's gonna force defenses to have to guard the vertical. You know, and Mahomes, he also loves the way Simmons is looking at left tackle. So you got Creed and Trey Smith, who's obviously still him. I mean, they're both still them dudes. And then you got the competition with Jalen Moore and Jawan Taylor, and I hope Jalen Moore wins that. Now, some losers. I mean, we just backups, you know, like Mike Calendio, Elijah Badger, you know, those are guys that's probably gonna get, you know, bad for them. Nazir Johnson's a winner. He's been looking very, very good. But what I want to talk about is how people said Omar Norman Lott was a reach, and now he's running with Chief starters looking dominant. That's something that definitely should be talked about right there. Omar Norman Lott is looking like he's going to be very, very powerful next to Chris Jones. That's something I want to see. I just can't wait for the season, man. Like, these training camp videos, don't get me wrong, I love making these training camp videos. It's very, very nice. It's fun to make for y'all. But, man, I want to see some action. I want to make NFL videos. Like, I miss them Sundays. You know, I just want to make some NFL videos, bro. Like, training camp is amazing. I'm going to keep making it for y'all preseason, but damn, I just want to see us in action. I can't wait till week 1. I can make a video right after, like, yo, the Kansas City Chiefs just did this and did that, man. But it's coming, and I know y'all can't wait, and I also can't wait. Yeah, man, it's just a good thing to see what the Chiefs is doing. And like I said, these rookies, man, they're going to be a big part on why this Chiefs team show out. And that's usually every year, you know. Every year we have rookies that, you know, they just know what to do. Like, you know, they just contribute well to the team, and they just bring a good, you know, a good use to the team, man. You know, But what I want to say is the best rookie in this class is most likely Josh Simmons, man. Like, he's just making an impact that you don't really see, you know. Like, you really just don't see this quick. Like, he's just looking very, very good. It's a lot of observations, man, from this training camp, you know, on day 6. Christian Fulton is injured. I was excited to see how he does, but he's injured. For the second straight day, Jawan Taylor rotated with Jalen Moore at right tackle, and then Josh Simmons continues to take every rep at left tackle. So there's no doubt that Josh Simmons probably locked up the left tackle position, if we're being honest. He definitely probably locked up the left tackle position. That's good to see right there. You know, that's definitely a good thing to see that he's locked up the left tackle position. Trent McDuffie, like I said, he's gave Noel Williams credit, so it looks like Noel Williams could be very good. He almost had a diving interception on Mahomes on a pass intended for Hollywood Brown. So that was something good to see right there. Yeah, man, like this team, they're just looking very, very sharp. Leo Chanel, he also picked off Mahomes. So it's just a sharp, sharp training camp. I'm like what I'm seeing on this team. They're fighting hard, defense and offense. They're complementing each other, and they're playing well. You know, that's the thing. They're playing well. So that's the thing about it all. It was padded again. It was padded practice, so that was good to see right there. Leo Chanel, he's looking amazing. The defense is looking amazing. The offense. So this could be a balanced year if everybody stay healthy. I could see a very good offense and a very good defense in play, but everyone has to stay healthy. Tyquan Thornton's looking amazing. Jalen Royals amazing. Juju's even looking good. So that's why I said this might be a year where we end up keeping 7 wide receivers, because this year it's actually 7 wide receivers that's worth keeping. You know. It's 7 wide receivers that's actually worth keeping, and that's a good thing to see. But let's talk about. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little off track. Let's talk about defense. Yeah, let's talk about defense. So McDuffie, he's been looking strong. Chris Jones, Omar Norman Lott, they've been looking very, very good. I'm pretty sure I covered everything for today. Today wasn't really much content. They didn't really show much content. So the video's about to be over anyway, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything. They didn't show much content. So that's why I'm sorry if I sound a little, like off topic or off track. But the defense looked very good. Omar Norman Lott, he didn't play, I don't think. Did he? I don't know. But he's looking great. McDuffie, secondary, looking good. Christian Roland Wallace made some plays. Nazir Johnson. But I just can't stop talking about the offensive line, man, because we know we had problems with the offensive line last year. Josh Simmons looked very good, and, his athleticism is rare. It's very rare. But if you enjoyed this video, man, you know what to do. I'm going to be making more and more videos every day. It's been your boy, Chiefs Priority, and I'm out. Peace.